Oh, several years ago, I decided to stay home and be home for my boys while my wife worked, and so I needed something to do. I started making some different designs out of metal and started selling them to different craft boutiques. And as things progressed, now we do major art shows all over the West. I'd always messed around building stuff with metal, welding, creating stuff that way, fixing trailers, building trailers. Just had a good friend of mine that was an older gentleman, and he taught me how to weld years ago. And so just always enjoyed making stuff out of metal. When I first started, we were making very small candle holders and basically knickknacks, nothing very large. As things progressed along, we started making larger things and making more 3D sculptures and stuff that you could sell better. Plus, after you're in the market for a while, you figure out what people really want. And so you change and start creating stuff that sells better. The favorite things I make are the fire bowls, just because they're a little higher end. They take a little more time. There's a little more creativity in them. I get my inspiration from everyday things that go on in life. And so you'll see things in nature that you say, hey, I can create that in a piece of metal. You gain lots of inspiration by putting different things together to create different sculptures. So anytime you can make a 3D sculpture of some sort, it's a lot of fun. We display our art. We travel, like I mentioned, to major art shows all over the West. We usually arrive a day or two before the art show. It takes us anywhere between 5 to 10 hours to set up all of our display. My display consists of everything I've made myself, as far as display racks and that sort of thing, and we get it all ready and set to go. And then the art show usually starts the next day, and we're there usually 2 hours before the show starts, and we usually put in a good 12 or 13 hour days on those days. When you're at an art show, everyone you're dealing with is pretty much happy. If they like your work, they come in and talk to you. They're willing to pay money for it, and it creates happiness and joy with everyone that you meet and talk to at an art show. I think I've been successful because lots of hard work, lots of support from my wife and from my children. They have seen that it gives us great freedom to do what we want to do, and we can make a lot of money to do what we need to do. It's been great to have my family helping, because all through the years, from the time they were very, very small, 4 and 5 years old, they have been able to go with me, and we get to spend quality time together. And as they've grown in the business, they have learned how to sell and interact with the public, and they figure out that there's nothing easy in life, that it's all hard work, but there are great rewards at the end. I enjoy the most out of my job by the freedom that it gives me. I've been able to coach my children in all their athletic endeavors. I've had freedom to go and do what I want. I can leave and go fishing when I want. It just creates great freedom being your own boss. I will do this as long as my body allows me to. It's hard work. You're doing lots of heavy lifting and that sort of thing, and so I plan on doing this as long as I can. I love what I do. I love being able to come out and have alone time doing the things I like to do. No one's bothering you. It's just fun to create.
transforming, night to morning. It's no time, but it's nice to warn them. Post-mortem, we don't mourn them. We go forth, but no, we don't force it. New leak from the author's faucet. And all last week, the response is awesome.